Operation Dark Heart, Lieutenant Colonel Schaefer's portrayal of his service as an intelligence officer in the United States Army. Prior to its release, at the request of the Pentagon, the Department of Health procured and destroyed all attainable copies. A second edition containing 198 of its original 433 redactions was released in December 2010. Drawing from his experience in the field, time in Afghanistan, and participation in operations such as Able Danger, Schaefer concludes with a chapter titled How to Win in Afghanistan, in which he proposes constructive changes to improve American efforts regarding terrorism in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Schaefer ends with, "We must be vigilant and realistic and craft a path to victory. If we don't, we will, as a nation, suffer the consequences. We need to make the correct choices now to shape the future. These are the costs that neither we nor our children should have to bear." Dear reader, how can we help? Volumes of information, resources, help, protected under linguistic code, in digital vaults prohibited under the guise of protection. All around the world, women, girls suffer injustices and treatment as second-hand citizens simply because they are female. In Afghanistan and Pakistan, and nations affected by jihadist, militants, and Taliban rule, it is estimated that 9 out of 10 women still face physical, sexual, and psychological violence. As a result, the oppression and limited resources, women and girls receive little education, resulting in poor literacy skills. With limited education, strict prohibitions, and for many, poverty, women and girls of these nations remain trapped. Code Read is a concept for a dynamic digital library. Digital libraries available through personal computers, tablets, e-readers, mobile phones with an internet connection. Access to information has never been easier. Statistics revealed majority of women and girls from these countries have never used the internet. An estimated 24% have basic literacy skills, and by 2020, female phone ownership should rise to 55%. Code Read, making use of an unstructured supplementary service data platform, accessible from all mobile phones, is free and does not require an internet connection. Through the use of a phonetic code, books are text messaged to readers in sections, providing readers free access to information without an internet connection. Coded messages, undecipherable without the key, provided readers protection against all reprisal if found. Phonetics. This is the study and classification of speech and sounds. Code Read makes use of phonetic sounds. This allows the reader to sound out each word, eliminating silent letters and complex spelling of words. Each sound corresponds to a character in the code. Designing the code. Code Read's code is designed on a 4x4 grid, allowing for over 6,000 permutations. Through the arrangement of black and white squares, unique characters are created and assigned to a phonetic sound. While this code system can be applied to any language, it currently has 53 sounds, 10 digits, 2 words, and 2 symbols. But how will this all work? Readers are asked to dial a number from their mobile phone, registering their number with Code Read, making use of multiple numbers so that each number corresponds to a specific language. The reader is sent a voiced and text message. The voice message verbally explains the code explained in the text message, working through each character and its corresponding sound. Once the reader has become familiar with the code, they dial the same number from their mobile phone, which will present them with a menu written in the code. They can now choose between offered categories such as books, help, and health. From the selected category, the reader can choose the book or information they wish to receive and read. Books are broken up and translated into the code, sent section by section via text message to the reader. Text messages are sent twice a day, morning and evening. Why? In his book Operation Dark Heart, Schaefer calls for a plan to resolve the conflict in Afghanistan and threat of ISIS. The liberation through education of these women and children can promote and foster positive relationships. Code Read operating as a small step to promote peace and equality. So in conclusion, Code Read is a mobile digital library providing women and girls access to information that is both free and safe in a format that is easy to read, with the hopes to liberate through education, fostering positive relationships.